So here we are at the final round of the season, heading into the biggest race of the year. And you, Scott McLaughlin, are the champion-elect.
Yeah.
How does it feel and what does this championship mean?
Oh, it's a relief to have it done now and head to a place like this. I think it's different when you go to, say, Newcastle or something like that, where the risk is probably not as high. Where Bathurst, we know everything can go wrong. To have the championship wrapped up and we can focus just on the big one, that's the best of both worlds, really.
You're a three-time Supercars champion, Scotty.
Yeah.
How does that feel? That's a dream you've had, I imagine, since you were this big.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted one. You know, the first one was awesome. 18, 19 was, was awesome, and then to win this one is, really special. And then obviously winning Bathurst last year, I've done everything I wanted to achieve in Supercars.
Scott, there was such a focus last year on your dominance and particularly the performance of the Mustang. Is there some vindication for you that even though they were trying to reel you in, you've still been able to continue that dominance and really exploit the Scott factor?
DJR Team Penske, Shell V Power Racing, we shut a hell of a lot of people up this year, and I'm proud of that. We're in a team that's fully focused on one goal, and that's performing to our best. And I'm proud of that, because I tell you what, it was hard in 2019 when we beat the teams that I believe had a better car, and then you come out with a car that was just as good as them, and then you show them how good they actually had it. Yeah, you can say vindication for sure.
You come into the race this weekend as the defending Bathurst champions. Got a bit of a nice ring to it.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Does it feel different?
Yeah, completely. I am so more relaxed this year. Like, that box is ticked for me, and I'm so excited about being able to just go to this race and enjoy it with Slady, and I'm excited for the challenge. I think it's gonna be an awesome race.
So what is your most vivid memory of that day last year when you won the Bathurst 1000?
Oh, that whole last stint was really amazing. The one lap dash at the end, that whole sort of period from green flag or the last lap to crossing the line, coming through here for victory lane, it's everything I ever dreamt of. And I'm so glad I enjoyed it, especially that first 24 hours. Not so much the next week or so, but the 24 hours where I had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. That was something that I'll forever remember, yeah.
Yeah, well, the days and weeks that ensued after that moment were highly controversial. How were you feeling at the end of last year after all of that? Because a lot of, I guess, the venom that was directed your way seemed innately personal.
It was, and I think when you're doing a good job and there's nothing that people can sort of pick at you, and I feel like we were pretty clean cut in regards to what we had done, and then there's personal attacks on Fabian, personal attacks on me, the team. It was difficult, and I didn't enjoy the end of last year at all. I couldn't wait for the season to be over, which is sad because I love this sport. I still believe it wouldn't have been as much controversy if say, Jamie had won, but they came in for fuel and we ended up taking the lead and we won. So there was a controversy, but I think if it would have been a whole different set of circumstances if someone else had won, yeah.
Why is that?
I feel like it was quite easily to put it on me that it was an order, which Fabian absolutely had a problem. It was a miscommunication between the team, and I think it was quite easy to blame us on team orders, which we still highly,
contest.
Yeah, contest. Yeah, it's frustrating.
And was that the most hurtful part of all of that your integrity was being questioned, knowing how fairly you play?
Yeah, I was really, I feel like I've always played fair, regardless of what people say or what people think or whether I think that in my heart. But I know deep down personally, I won that race fairly, squarely, and I'm forever, I'll go to my grave with that.
What do you say to those fellow competitors who still say your win last year at Bathurst is tainted?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if they're still worried about me, it's awesome for me. It's like they've got more salt in their veins than I've ever wanted to harvest out of them. So good luck to them. I have a tremendous amount of respect for all my competitors and teams and what they've achieved over the past. But I don't have respect for people that just constantly blame and constantly try and demean a team that's just doing a good job or doing a better job than theirs. So yeah, all the best.
So on Monday, you hopped straight on a plane to the US to make your IndyCar debut. What are your expectations? What are Roger Penske's expectations of that?
Look, my expectations is just to have fun. I'm jumping into a car that's, it's Team Penske's one of the best teams in the sport. We've got the best teammates to look on for data and stuff, so I'm going to soak everything up like a sponge. I'm just counting myself lucky, I get to race basically the best race in the world right now, and then I get to jump on a plane and go and race an IndyCar and do my debut there, and that's what I'm really excited about. I think it's an opportunity. Who knows where it sort of leads to, but it gives me an opportunity to see if I like the category and see what we can do in the future. But I know that I've got a return flight home. I know I've said this all the time,
what's the date for that?
November 8. Don't try and trick me. November 8, and we'll see what happens.
Is there a chance you won't come back from America?
As far as I'm concerned right now, I'm contracted for next year here. But look, we'll just have to see how it all plays out.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, I'm not saying it. It's not. Look, it's.
Is that the ultimate goal? Where you sit right now, you said you're satisfied with everything that you've achieved in this category.
I've done everything I wanted to achieve here. I've done Championship, Bathurst, I've won races that I wanted to achieve. I've moved up the leaderboard, as you said. I've always wanted to be in that top 5, top 4 in terms of wins. And yeah, if Roger came to me tomorrow and said, hey, we're doing it next year or whatever, I'd 100% be into it.
Can you emphatically say that this will not be the last time you contest the Bathurst 1000, even if you do go to IndyCar next year?
You're unbelievable.
Will you come back for this race?
Oh, absolutely. No, this race is forever. Like, I don't care what happens, I'll always be searching for whatever. So whether it's next year as a full-timer or whatever, I'll always try and come back to the Bathurst 1000 if things permit.